Thank you all. Yep. How you doing, friends? This is Ernie with the final hour to expiration on the 0 days to expiration. I guess you could call this a podcast, although I am not putting these shows up on iTunes. I should. It is Wednesday, August 31st, and it is 3:15. We have a trade going on now that it looks, well, for a second there, it looked like it was going to be a perfect pin. But it had been in our red zone for a long time. I know that a lot of members got out of that trade with significant profits, anywhere from 150 to 250%. So we're getting some last hour heroics from the market for whatever reason. I don't know. Maybe there's some Fed governor out there giving a different opinion than the pain that Jerome Powell has professed that we will endure over the coming weeks, months, years. That's right. I believe that the pain is going to be years. So let's see. Let's go right to the charts and check this out and see if we can devise a final hour trade. We'll just get right to it. Right to it. Come on. There we go. Is that what we want? No, that's not what we want. We want... Let's see here. We want Trading View. There we go. All right, so this red box is where I called the trade, and its center strike is at 39.65. It's about a 15 wide fly, and I think there's a good possibility that price will still come back down in here. We were sitting, oscillating in the last hour or 2 hours right around that center strike, and we had this little push up here, this temporary push up, but it looks like it's coming back. So for the final hour, we have to decide, do we choose that center strike again, or do we pick a price a little higher? When I look at this earlier today, I was thinking that, even after putting on this trade, I thought we would ultimately end up at the POC for the last few days, which would put us at about 39.85. And that might still be the trade for the final hour. I mean, our day trade has while it's still in play and it's still extremely profitable, many of us may have already gotten out because the gamma risk got a little bit too heavy. And then once it pierced our exit sidewall, I guess you call it the exit sidewalls, the gamma sidewalls. I'm sure a lot of people got out. And but at this point, it's tough to tell. I mean, we had a nice little doohickey there, another doohickey here. Got to pick a doohickey. I'm going to go with the end of day that I had originally picked, and that would be 39.85, and say that is our goal. That is our end of day. It just might be. I mean, since we had this, last minute heroic move, that's what I have to guess. I don't know what that. Man, I'd like to find out what that was about. Just lit a fire under it, grinding down the whole day, and then boom. All right, 39.85. But before I do that, let us pay homage to the people in the chat. What? There's only one person in the chat. I know there's lots more people in the chat. If they care to say hello. How you doing, Iz? Iz is here. Good afternoon. All right. Let me go and say I am just attract a few people. There we go. Let's see. They're starting to come in now. All right, we have Jelly Dog. What is that? Jelly Dog. How you doing, Jelly Dog? And let's see. Hold on. I'm having technical difficulties here. And Jeffrey Randolph, how you doing? And Jim Seraphin, he's working. We're all working. All right. I'm sure more will show up. So today's trade, like I said, is in the bag. And we've been having quite a win streak lately. Just a couple of off days. This strategy isn't necessarily super high probability, but the return on capital is off the hook. So you don't have to be high probability. You can... Man, you could be an exceptional trader at 30% win rate on this strategy. But when you're trading closer to 70 or 80 or 90%, it's like mind-blowing. And that seems like what it's been like, at least for me, over the past couple of weeks. So... You can't expect that to continue. You shouldn't expect that to continue. You'd love it to. What is it my wife always says? Actually, I think it was her mother who was quoting some other thing. Expect the worst, hope for the best, take anything in between. I'm sure that it's probably a biblical quote or something like that, and there's something more to it. Yeah, Jamie is there. How you doing? Nice to see you. So that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking 39.85 is the move. But let me check this one more time because that's a tough one today. This final hour trade, this second half has been quite a bit more difficult. We've already had 11 non-trade days, and of course the last one yesterday. Had nothing to do with the trade at all. There was technical difficulties. I'm still at my vacation home on Martha's Vineyard, and the internet here just totally sucks. So can't expect anything. I'm surprised that I've been able to pull off so many live streams so far with very little problem. But yesterday it just kind of decided to quit right in the middle of the show. Yeah, it has given up. Wow, that little hero move, it has given that all up again. It looks like we're coming right back down to... That would be crazy. That would be crazy if today was a pin trade. 39.65. 39, wow. Is that what it's going to be? Just for kicks, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to say, see, this is the trade that I had on here right now. Let's see. Oh, I'm not showing it to you. I got to show it to you. So this is the trade that I had called in our morning meeting. It was 15 wide, centered on 39.65. And at the time we took it, it was worth $1.50. So right now it's worth about $420 over that. So that's pretty good. It's about a 300% return. Let's see what I don't know. Let's just try a 5 wide because we're so close, just to see what it is. I know that's ridiculous. It's totally preposterous, but we're going to do it anyways. Can we get a good price on it? because we're right there. And look, if we can say bet about $50 or $60 and make $300, I don't even like those odds. If I could get it under, if I could get it under $50, I would probably take it. I wonder if I can get it under 50. Or with the smarter move, let's take a look at this chart again. Man, it looks like it wants to hit that mark. It really does. 39.65. Really, see, that just came to me in a dream. No, not really. 39.65. If you look, there's a green line there. That's what we call an LVL, or a low value level. And those were drawn at the beginning of the week. And they have particular stickiness to them. And so I use that level as the target for today's trade because that made sense. And it looks like that may still be it. I think that if you maybe even go for the low today, how's that? 39.60. Let's do the 39.60. Let's see what that looks like. 39.60 and 39.50 for $2. Yeah, that's still. I don't want that. There's no good risk to reward there. Let's try making it 5 wide instead of 10 wide.